idiogenesis and ideogeny, a framework for self-generated value. Before discussing careers, markets, or success, there is a more fundamental question that often goes unexamined. Where does value actually come from? Most modern systems teach that value originates externally. A company provides it, an institution validates it, a market assigns it. This framework assumes the individual is primarily a receiver. But there's another way to understand value, one that begins inside the person rather than outside them. That framework is captured by the concepts of idiogenesis and idiogeny. The root idea. The root idea comes from the Greek idios, meaning one's own, private, or belonging to the self. It refers to what originates internally rather than collectively or institutionally. Using this root, we can describe a different relationship between the self and value. Idiogen. An idiogen is a person whose ability to generate value or money comes primarily from their own internal capacities. This may include skill, intelligence, creativity, taste, judgment, identity, presence, authorship. An idiogen is not defined by inheritance, position, or permission. They are defined by capacity. This does not mean isolation or rejection of systems. It simply means the person is not empty without them. Idiogenesis. Idiogenesis refers to the process through which self-generated value develops. It is not a single breakthrough moment. It is not overnight success. It is not a sudden transformation. Idiogenesis is gradual. It involves refining skills, deepening judgment, accumulating experience, learning how to translate inner capacities into external value. Idiogenesis often looks invisible while it's happening. From the outside, it may appear as experimentation, inconsistency, or wandering. From the inside, it is compounding. Idiogenesis is the act of becoming a source. Idiogeny. Idiogeny is the state or condition that results from sustained idiogenesis. It describes a mode of being where one's presence carries value, one's thinking can be translated into income, one's skills are portable, one's survival is not tied to a single structure. Idiogeny does not guarantee wealth. It guarantees viability. A person in idiogeny can adapt. They can pivot. They can rebuild. They are not erased by disruption. What this framework is not. Idiogenesis is not hustle culture. It is not glorified overwork. It is not self-exploitation disguised as independence. It does not demand isolation, exhaustion, or constant productivity. Instead, it emphasizes capacity over compliance. A person can collaborate and still be idiogenic. They can accept support without losing self-origination. They can move through systems without being defined by them. Why this matters. In unstable economies, rapid technological shifts, and changing labor structures, external guarantees are fragile. Idiogenesis reframes security as internal readiness rather than external promise. It asks a different set of questions. What can I generate if circumstances change? What remains valuable when roles disappear? What travels with me when structures fall away? These are not questions of ambition. They are questions of resilience. Closing thought. Idiogenesis is the practice of becoming economically and creatively real from the inside out. Idiogeny is the condition of no longer being empty without permission. This framework does not reject systems. It simply refuses to locate the origin of value anywhere other than the self. And once that shift happens, everything else becomes negotiable.